All right, so we're going to talk about setting up our HaloBooth salt room. This is the salt room in its entirety, okay? It's completely made out of glass, okay? And it keeps it sealed. This door, when you close it, needs to be secure and sealed. You don't want it cracked a little bit, okay? So, how to set up a patient, okay? There's a few steps, okay? We're going to go over that, okay? But you need to instruct the patient that they don't bring any electronics inside of the salt. All right, so we're going to talk about getting some questions answered and set up for the patient with the HaloBooth. Okay, in specifics, when the machine is turned on, the lights will be on the pillars here. On the inside, there is a power switch right here at the top. That only just turns on the light inside. You almost will never need to use it. Okay, we have a ventilation system here. Okay, and we have two speakers. You can log into the speakers through the Bluetooth on the phone, and there's a password for it as well. It is 0000. Okay, they can bring in magazines or whatever. You can have two people in here, but they just sit in here comfortably. Okay, you even have an option to put an iPad or a book or something they can look at if they want to, and you seal it closed before you turn it on. You want to make sure that it is sealed fully, as you do not want the salt grinding and misting into the air over here and getting in the AC, etc. Now we're going to talk about getting it set up to turn on for the patient, okay? You want to do this a few minutes maybe before the patient is ready to start, but it doesn't take more than a minute to set up. So this is called the FX generator, okay, which is going to be used to grind the salt and mist it into the air, and then all your problems will go away from that, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to turn this to open it, okay? And underneath, you'll see that there is a power button here, and all you need to do is turn it on. All right, and close this again, tighten it up, nice and tight. Okay, good. Up here, this is just a cover, pops right off, and you can see right here, this is a feeder. This is where the salt, pharmaceutical grade salt only, do not use any random salt shaker that you're putting on your eggs in here, okay? So you can see this thing actually comes off if you need to, pops off here, and it pops open here. So this is what the feeder looks like when taken apart, okay? We'll go over a little bit more on this when we talk about the cleaning situation, okay? But when you're setting up the room, you want to grab the pharmaceutical grade salt, okay? There's a little scooper in there, and fill this about halfway full while it's on top of here, okay? So just fill it up a little bit, and that's it. Then you're going to close it, okay? So we'll put this back here for the time being. Okay, make sure it's plugged in. Okay, you would add the salt. Okay, close it up. And then, simple as that, you just press this button that says start. Okay, and it will automatically do standard time of 20 minutes grinding and misting the salt. Then it will take what's called a ventilation delay of 2 minutes. Then the patient can come out, and then it will vent, okay, and just vent the air inside for another 5 minutes, and they don't need to be in there for that. All right, that's it. So when the patients are done for the day or even done for the session, you need to make sure that you do a proper cleaning cycle for our Halo FX, okay? What you need to do, very simply, is you need to unplug the feeder here, okay? You need to unplug it. You'll still see some salt up here. You'll need to push that back into the bag or throw it away. If you feel like it's dirty or it's been sitting too long, we will throw it away. We do not want to leave any dust particles or anything else getting caught in there or any moisture, okay? We do have a dehumidifier to keep the moisture levels down. Okay, but once you're done emptying that, you actually flip this switch and you pull out whatever you want to call this thing, okay? Salt will come out as well, so be careful. You'll empty that. You can even flush it and let it air dry a little bit with some water or a cloth or do a dust sprayer, but we want to get all the salt out of there so it's not sitting and eroding it, okay? We'll do that probably once a week, but you do want to empty the salt every day at the end of the day, okay? Once you're done cleaning for the day, you'll push this back in, secure it, okay? And you'll just put it right back in. It has a little section for that piece to go in and a little security section for this piece to go in as well. Okay, plug it back in. You got to make sure the power is going toward it, and you're all set. Okay. Then when you're done for the day as well, you want to make sure you turn off the FX, which at the bottom is that power button. switch it off, all the lights are off, close it, secure it, and you're ready to move on.